What is biometrics authentication? Biometric authentication is a type of a system that relies on the unique biological characteristics of individuals to verify identity for secure access to electronic systems. What is the difference between identification and verification? Identification involves establishing a person's identity based only on biometric measurements. The comparator matches the obtained biometric with the one stored in the database bank using one-to-many matching algorithm for identification. Verification involves confirming or denying a person's claim identity, and basic identity is accepted and the biometric template of the subject taken is matched using one-by-one matching algorithm to confirm the person's identity. Now we are going to see some types of biometrics. The first one is the facial recognition, the second one, fingerprint, the third one, palm recognition, the fourth is iris and retina, and the last one is for DNA. Here we describe about facial recognition. They look for distinctive facial features such as the location and shape of the nose and eyes, and also the side of the mouth and the cheekbones. Other characteristics that read by the camera are lips and facial temperature. Most of the technologies avoid areas of the face near the hairline so that hairstyle changes won't affect the recognition. There are two technologies for facial recognition, 2D and 3D. 2D is the most ineffective way of biometrics. It depends on the light. Problems may occur if the person has glasses or beard and other features. Person should look straight to the camera. The expression of the face should be neutral. It does not need expensive equipment, but reliability is very low. On the other hand, the 3D is no need for contact. It has low sensitivity to factors such as beard, glasses, another form of hair, color of hair. Shows high degree of reliability that can be compared with fingerprinting. However, this method needs expensive equipment and change of face expression reduces the statistical reliability of the method. We are moving on fingerprint recognition. Finger scan, it measures unique characteristics in the fingerprint. Currently is the most common type of biometric authentication in use. Fingerprint scanners are small, low cost, easy to implement, and highly accurate. They require little physical space either for the reading hardware or the stored data. Papillary pattern is uniqueness. Remains stable during all period of life, meaning age changes do not influence. However, cuts or dirt on the fingers or improper orientation of the finger on the scanner can cause false negatives. Next is the palm print recognition. Measure and analyze the overall structure, shape, and proportions of the hand, meaning the length, width, and thickness of the hand, fingers, and joints. System measure up to 90 parameters, also works with dirty hand. It is distinctive and can easily be captured with low-resolution devices in comparison with fingerprinting. Besides, it has one big plus, it does not require personal information. Palm print scanners are not expensive, similar to those which are used for taking fingerprints, but their size is bigger. Palm print is hardly affected by age. Also, it cannot make harm to the health of people. That's why many people prefer palm printing rather iris recognition. There are two different types of eye scans, retina scanning and iris scanning. Retina scanning scans the patterns of the retina in the interior of the eye. It is a highly accurate and well-established security method. it requires that the user make physical contact with the scanner, which raises hygiene problems. For an accurate reading, the user must hold the focus on a particular point. Additionally, although the scan uses harmless, low-intensity light, users may have concerns about their safety. Blood vessels at the back of the eye are unique and remain the same. Iris scanning involves scanning the patterns of the iris, the color part of the eye. The scan can be done at a distance and without removal of eyeglasses. The images used by iris scans are larger than the retina scan images and so require more storage space. The method is remarkable for its high speed and scalability, has absolutely no negative impact on human health. However, for people with such eye problems as blindness and cataracts, it will be very difficult to take part in the process of recognition, as it is very difficult to read the iris. Without correct amount of illumination, it is difficult to capture image. Eye scans are highly reliable because two people cannot have the same iris or retina pattern. Has speedy results because identity of the object is verified very quickly. The hardware is expensive and specialized.
DNA recognition. This method of biometrics is rather popular in criminalistics. DNA is the only method of biometrics that is not automated and it takes hours to make the DNA test. However, this method is considered to be one of the most reliable methods, and due to many unsolved crimes were solved. Applications on biometric authentication. Area of biometrics applications rising over the years, and it will be continue on the future. Biometrics substitute old-fashioned authentication procedures, opening the door of your house, accessing to your bank account, accessing your mobile phone. Basic applications of biometric authentication: law enforcement, government, commercial, healthcare.